We've just started our hike, about 2 hours late. What time is it now? Like 9 o'clock, and we were ready by 6:30. Guy didn't arrive till about 8:30. We ate our breakfast that he provided with us, and now we've just got here. It's a little bit annoying because I don't think the hostel told the guide that we were having this tour this morning, so it started a little bit late. And also we had to pay 100 rupees to be picked up on top of the 700 rupees for the trek. It's really pretty and peaceful out here. Not too hot. The sun's not out just yet. It's a bit foggy. Yeah, so let's go look at some pretty tea plantations.
During peak season, 28,000 people worked here, and these trees are about 80 to 120 years old. I had visited the tea fields before, but something I didn't realise was all different teas come from the same tree. The small part in the leaf is the white tea, 1 leaf is green tea, 3 leaves is black tea, and the flower is jasmine.
All the tea come from like this angle. Okay, not a different plant. So all the kind of tea come from like this angle.
The walk's not too hard just yet, but just very rocky. Tiniest little bit of incline, but barely anything. Stomach's feeling a little bit better this morning. I think after taking a few diarrhea relief tablets, I'm feeling much better. But no, I wasn't in the best mood yesterday. I was just feeling really crap, and I kept having to urgently go to the toilet.
Now, this is the part of the trek where it really started to go downhill for me, metaphorically might I add. As I had mentioned earlier, I had some tummy problems. I had no appetite for the past few days, and I would get stabbing pains in my stomach, whether I ate or not, and I just had low energy in general. Long story short, I ended up finding out later on that I had a stomach infection. Anyway, the trek started to become a lot harder than we were told originally. We were pretty much going vertical for at least an hour, and I had been pushing and struggling for such a long time before I mentioned anything to anyone. It was a hard trek anyway, even if I was well, but I probably could have finished it in the end. By the time I had told Shreya, I was really struggling. Everyone was really supportive and egging me on, but I had really had enough. I felt embarrassed. I didn't want everyone to think I was some sort of precious princess that couldn't do a hike. But I got to the point where I genuinely thought I was going to puke.
So really embarrassing. I felt really sick walking up the hill. It was actually a lot higher and more of an incline for a lot longer than we thought. Like, how long have we been walking up the hill? Probably an hour. I'm not even exaggerating. And I haven't been feeling well, so I'm going home early. How embarrassing. A jeep's coming to pick us up. I think it's even more of an incline for a bit longer. And I've tried, and I've tried, and I've gone further up and gone further up, and I'm at breaking point. This resort's really nice. It has tree houses. I wish we stayed here. It's probably too expensive. Look at all these pigs. I love pigs. Oh, look at that big critter. Oh my god, yuck. Here are all the tents that you can stay in. God, of course it was me that got sick. At least I'm not throwing up, that's what I feel like. At least I'm not like properly bedridden. But I feel okay like this, like I feel a bit funny, but as soon as I put my backpack on and we're like I'm properly like straining my stomach, that's when it's not good. We might just walk around Munnar. I don't really know if there's much there, because I think obviously Munnar's more about the tea plantations and the view and stuff, so hopefully you saw enough of that, because I couldn't really get my camera out much because I was literally like walking up the steps and also trying to look where I was going.
We finally got a jeep back down to the town of Munnar, and as you can see, it was a very bumpy ride for about 30 minutes. So by the end of it, my stomach had turned upside down again.
So we've just been dropped off in Munnar, and we're trying to decide what to do next. We really want to go and see a few more things because it's only like 11 o'clock. So we're trying to get a good price on a taxi. Oh my god. First we're going to go to the pharmacist to get something for my stomach. So I've just hopped in a tuk-tuk. We're on a new adventure now. We're going to a dam, a viewpoint, and an echo point. We've got this whole thing for 800, so 400 each, so quite good. There was another guy charging a lot higher than that.
I was feeling really guilty because Shreya had said she had never seen a tea field before, but luckily we had managed to redeem the trip by booking a tuk-tuk to take us around all the attractions in Munnar. He drove us around for about 4 hours and we ended up having the best time.
Just come to South India's biggest cactus garden. Cost us 50 rupees to get in, cost me 20 rupees to video, cost me 10 rupees to add a camera to take photos. So yeah, relatively cheap. So the guy that was in the taxi was offering us 1800 to do like 10 different things on the list, right? Which included this garden, like all different kinds of things for 1800 rupees. But then we approached this guy in the tuk-tuk and we said we just want to go to these 3 places, right? And he gave us the price of 800. But the thing is, all these places are on the same road, so we can still stop at them anyway. So we don't actually need to pay that much because he's going to pass them anyway, and he's like pointing out everything to us. And we pay half the price. Anyway, let's actually look at some stuff. I like these. These are my favourite kind. They're like banana plants. Look, lots of flowers. What are they singing?
We met while in Taiwan. So I was in Taiwan. She met me there in the hospital.
Yeah, I just had a selfie with all those girls. So embarrassing because I just looked so gross. Like I've got no makeup on. I'm all dirty from that hike. We have arrived at the dam. It's quite misty still, isn't it? We had lunch at the garden centre because it was probably the only place that we could get an alright lunch. We just had a plain dosa because obviously I'm not feeling the best, so it was alright. Had some lemon, what would you call it? Lemon juice.
Lemonade.
Lemonade. Homemade lemonade, and it's really, really nice. That's someone's house up there on that hill. Looks like an island.
Yeah.
Almost, this bit that comes out. And he's got some tea plantations there.
Oh, cholesterol medicine.
Looks like passion fruit.
It's passion fruit.
Do you like?
It's different. No, I've never had a passion fruit, I think.
Oh, really?
No.
Well, the ones that we have back home are, I think they're more, not as pale, they're like a pinky.
They're red.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
I've
had a passion fruit earlier. But it's sweet.
We have come to Echo Point. I think it's just a nice viewpoint of the river that leads up to the dam. It's quite peaceful, isn't it?
You just take out on the ground.
Look, you can get little boats, little round boats and paddle boats. They're 300. And then there's like funny round ones there. Oh my god, that bus fell down there. Was anyone hurt? Was anyone hurt?
Driver okay?
So saying that it's gotten a lot cooler. In the tuk-tuk it's like cold. Oh, we better get out of the way. Oh, look at this bus!
I definitely recommend asking around for a tuk-tuk to see if they can take you on a little road trip. I really did have the peak and pit of my trip all in one day. We ended up seeing way better views than we would have on the hike. So we've just got to these nice like fields of vegetables here. And I think this is like probably one of the best, maybe not the best view because it's different. It's just different to from what we've been seeing, the 2 fields. But it just looks really pretty with all the different colours. And there's a bench here so you can take a picture. And there's just like no one around. We've got the place to ourselves.
It's our village.
And like you can see the mountains and stuff here as well.
So pretty. So peaceful.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to fall backwards off this chair because you just go rolling all the way down there. I'll put the name of the village on the screen so that if you are doing the same thing as us, like going around with a tuk-tuk or a driver, that you can tell them to come here and you can see the pretty view. Our tuk-tuk driver was taking some selfies of himself. Did you see him? He was
Yeah, he was like, he's like, oh, I haven't seen this place ever. It's a good selfie point.
Yeah, even he was like excited, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Because it was another guy that told us to come here, that showed us pictures of. He ran a tour company, so he was showing us pictures of this place. So that's why we've come here now. There's also all these little like roadside stalls when there's like spots like this as well to get like a drink and a snack and stuff. So we've just come to this cafe called Tea Tales, isn't it? Or Tea Trails. Tea Tales, and it's quite a cute little modern cafe. Western sort of cafe, like honeycomb little decorations. And we're just sitting outside on the balcony watching the hustle and bustle go by. We've just got some French fries, chips, they call them French fries here, and a drink. And we also got some banana chips. So Shreya said they're cooked in coconut oil. They're just like a lot thinner than the banana chips we have at home. They're like really thin and they're so nice. Like really, really Moorish, like you just want to keep eating them. They've got a big bag. Like where do they cook these? Is it like...
It's a Kerala thing.
A Kerala thing. So if you come to Kerala, by
So actually in South India, people mostly cook their food in coconut oil. So since they have a lot of coconuts, in Maharashtra they cook it in groundnut oil. So here they use coconut oil for cooking.
Okay.
That's like
because there's lots of coconuts.
That's like a traditional.
So they cook everything in coconut oil because there's more coconuts down here. It's been a nice day, hasn't it? I've enjoyed our adventure. Have you?
Yeah, I have. It was a nice day.
It didn't start off great for me, but we finished the day on a nice note.
Yeah.
After our little snack, we caught the bus back to our hostel in Ananchal and we relaxed for the rest of the evening. I hope this video has helped you if you are planning a trip to Munnar. Make sure you subscribe so you can follow our adventure through Kerala, and I'll see you guys in the next one.